the hills of Tennessee.
President Trump on the campaign trail Monday, once again alleging election fraud.
There's no way we lost Georgia. There's no way. That was a rigged election.
Even while telling voters here they need to head to the polls once again to re-elect Senators Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue to give Republicans control of the U.S. Senate.
I'm not going to admit I cast my ballot with some skepticism because of what happened the first time.
The president's supporters say beating Democratic challengers John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock is so important it overcomes their doubts about election fraud.
They're going to have the power, the House, the Senate. That's the most extreme power that we can have against the taxpaying person. I guess our taxes will probably go up. They're going to try to take our guns away, but it could get ugly. I mean, I'm afraid if it goes the way that the Democrats want you to believe, that it could get turned ugly.
President-elect Biden won Georgia by fewer than 12,000 votes, due in large part to voters in the suburbs of Atlanta shifting from Republicans to Democrats.
By electing John and the Reverend, you'll be sending a powerful message to Congress and to the country.
Can I give you a swag bag? Thank you. And would you like it?
Those close margins in this traditionally Republican state mean Democrats have to mount yet another strong effort to mobilize voters.
Just go ahead and run through the guide and I'll run you through a training.
Volunteers like Kara Allen and Sean Watkins are a big part of the Democrats' strategy for reaching out to the younger, more diverse voters who have reshaped the state in recent years.
I actually wasn't that much into politics like maybe 2 years ago, but because of everything going on with Trump in the country, it's really made me come out and do things like this. And I really hope that people come out and change things for the better.
Allen says Trump's doubts about his loss in Georgia don't account for the state's demographic changes in recent years.
It's just typical Trump behavior, in my opinion. Of course, he's not going to take the answer so easily. And I feel like since Georgia has always been known as a Republican state, a change happens and all of a sudden, there's fraud. Change is always possible regardless of what is going on. I think it's really genuine that it happened.
A record 3 million Georgians have already headed to the polls in early voting. If Democrats win both Senate seats Tuesday, then Vice President-elect Kamala Harris would be the tie-breaking vote. But after a close presidential election here in Georgia, many of the president's supporters say they won't accept those results.
If there's fraudulent in the presidential election, I wouldn't put him past him for some shady stuff to happen.
That raises the prospect of the results being contested well beyond Election Day Tuesday. Catherine Gibson, VOA News, Atlanta, Georgia.